Now it's doing it. Hey y'all. All right, so somebody I don't know everybody. I don't know you. Can you introduce yourself to me? I saw you Sunday, didn't I? Didn't I talk to you Sunday? Did you sing a solo Sunday? It wasn't you.
Sunday.
Okay, never mind. All right, so today we're talking about, and thank you, First Lady, for letting me do this. I don't know, it was just on my heart. Because I know that sometimes people don't plan, and we think we're going somewhere, but we don't have a plan. So, how you gonna get if you don't have a plan? And so, a lot of times, first of the year, a lot of people like to do planning, and they make those what? New Year's resolutions that don't mean anything. Now, to some people, they carry them out, but some people don't. I don't make resolutions anymore. You know why? Because I think it almost works in reverse. Because in your mind, you're like, oh, I said I was going to do. Oh, I'm supposed to be doing. And it almost holds you hostage. So I stopped doing it. But what I did do was get mad at myself this year about the second weekend. Because when I went to put on something that was too tight, my bra started getting tight. I said, oh, this other belly got to go. Other belly got to go. So I chips, all that stuff, I put it in a bag, took a picture of it, and said, this is it. This is the end. And threw it in the trash can. Wow. And went to the gym. I actually called my girlfriend and talked to her. I said, girl, this is ridiculous. I'm going to the gym. Yeah, girl, go to the gym.
He didn't offer to go with you.
Well, she in D.C. She's in D.C. That was my girlfriend in D.C. So I did. I chucked everything, talked to her for a while, and fussed at myself, and she reinforced good stuff. So I ended up going to the gym. But and that was a vision board I did a few years ago. But I think that's a vision board that keeps coming up, getting fit, exercise, that kind of thing. But I want to play this song for you because it kind of, I like music, and I kind of like this, and it kind of asks the question.
So how many times has it happened to you?
Go away.
The phone rings and the number on the
Go
caller
away.
ID
I
sort
don't
of
want
looks
you.
familiar.
Skip. Y'all heard the song.
You know,
Do you know? Do you know where you're going? Where are you going? How you gonna get there? What do you want? What are your hopes? What are your dreams? What are your fears? Do you know? We have to write it down, document it, chronicle it. Some people, right? Do you know where you're going to? right, so it kind of lays the foundation. It gets you thinking, right? Don't it get you thinking? In part, today is about thinking. Yes, we're going to do vision boards. We're going to create a visual of the things that we talk about. This is my vision board. It stays on my refrigerator all the time. Get fit, good food, walking, on my refrigerator every day. It's a constant reminder of the things I'm supposed to be doing. Now, do I do them? Sometimes I do. But I'm determined this other belly got to go. So, and I'll pass that around so y'all can see that. This is one that I started in December, working with my niece. We had our own, Casey was here at the time, we had our own little vision board session. And so I haven't finished this one yet, but this one is focusing on fun. Because I need to have some fun. And I need to travel. So this is a short-term goal. And so we're going to talk about goals and goal setting. And so that's how we're going to start off in this session. That's what we're focusing on. Y'all can pass that too much. That one's not finished though. So the end result is, once we talk about your goals, we're going to talk about how to work through your goals, and then your vision board is going to be pictures and images to represent the goals that you create. So, we're going to create what I call SMART goals. We're all smart people here, right? Yeah. Y'all talk to me, y'all know. We're gonna create SMART goals. I'm gonna give you a handout. All right, so the S, all right, the S talks about being specific. The M talks about how you're going to measure, your goal. And I also like to use the M as how are we going to make it happen? That's what one of the students, when I did this in a class one time, she's like, Miss B, the M is more like, how you going to make it happen? So I kind of like that, but we can do both. Oops. Make it happen. Y'all can write on those. I'm not taking them from you. A, is it attainable? R, is it realistic? Am I back to you? And is it timely? Like when? Answers the question of when are we going to do it? Come on. Stop clinging to me and cling to the wall. I don't know about to say tell nobody in the morning, stop folks, I mess up their walls. Static cling. Okay. All right, so somebody give me an example of a goal that you have. We know we're trying to develop a goal for our ministry, but we also have personal goals. So give me an example of a goal. I told you, I got to lose weight. I got to get myself fit, in better shape than I'm in right now. That's my goal. So, if I tell you I'm going to lose weight, have I told you anything? Have I told you anything? We talk about the S. And it's on your paper. Does that tell you anything? So, I said I wanted to what? so old and dried up. There we go. Lose weight. Does that answer specific? Does that answer the question S? Is that specific? How can I make it specific?
How much you planning on losing?
All right, so specific means details. I'm gonna lose weight. Oh, that's nice. It don't even tell me anything, and it's my goal. So if I say I'm gonna lose weight, and that's my goal, to be specific would be to say how much I'm gonna lose, right? So how much? All right, let's say I'm gonna lose 20 pounds. That's more specific. I would like to lose 20 pounds. Does that really complete anything? Does it really help you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand my goal? What?
It lets you know where you're headed, how much you want to do.
Okay, but doesn't it leave a whole lot of unanswered things? So I'm gonna lose weight. Oh, that's nice. I'm gonna lose 20 pounds. We're putting the SMART formula into effect because you're going to be doing that. So we walking me through mine. How am I going to make it happen? What am I going to do to lose 20 pounds? What am I going to do?
Exercise.
All right, so I got to exercise.
Eat better.
Exercise. What's eat better mean?
Change all them carbs and chips and dip all of that that you threw out.
Okay, break it down. Break it down. Exercise. Let's do with exercise. What else I got? Exercise. I got to eat better. We're gonna break that down. What else I got to do? Got to do what?
Drink water, good vegetables.
Drink water. What else?
Put it on and get that mind right too, I know.
Vegetables.
Yeah, you gotta do a whole lot of praying.
Get my mind right. Get my mind right.
Yeah.
Okay. What else I got to do? How am I gonna make it happen? I got to make it happen. How am I going to make it happen? The M. S specific. I'm going to lose 20 pounds. How am I going to make it happen? Well, you say I have to exercise. Exercise is still too broad. Exercise meaning what? Like, what am I going to do?
An hour of cardio a day for 4 days per week.
Okay, so I got to exercise 4 times a week. And do what?
For an hour.
1 hour. 4 times a week, so that's 4 hours a week. And I have to do, what else did you say I got to do? Exercise. What I got to do?
Go running.
Run. I can't run.
Go
Shit,
run.
I got too much. I'm sorry. I'm just telling you the truth. But if it were you, you would run, right? So I put run because maybe that's what you can do. And you got to walk. What else can I do? Exercise. I can walk, I can run, ride the bike. That's more down my alley.
Take a class.
Take some classes. All right, so that's how I can make this happen on just exercise alone. Lose 20 pounds, exercise. Didn't say I had to go to the gym. Just says I need to exercise. I can do some of this at home. I can wrap myself up and walk around the block. I can walk around the house. I mean, whatever it needs. But I need to commit. Y'all know what commit means? What does it mean? What does commit to something mean?
Stay honest with it. Stay focused.
Okay, I'm actually I'm making a promise, right? To myself. Because this is about me. So when we set these goals, these are personal goals. Personal. It's about me. Now, I can tell you this. Ever since I said I was going to lose weight, and I said I was going to cut out, oh, I love Costco's hot dogs. That's the problem. Every time I go to Costco, I got to go get that $1.25 hot dog and soda, $1.50. Hot dog and soda. And free refills on the soda. And the hot dog ain't no little one, it's a big one. up off of no Costco. Eat better. No Costco, dog. That's part of my problem right there.
Mm-hmm.
If I leave Costco's hot dogs alone, so then when I go to Costco and you gotta pass it to go out the door, I just keep walking and don't look. Like don't look, don't even look over there. I love them hot dogs. All right, so exercise, we got that. Eat better. No Costco. What else we gonna do for eating better? Somebody said vegetables, right? What else as far as eating better? Tell me about that.
Overindulging.
Okay, overindulging meaning
Don't overeat.
don't
Don't
overeat.
eat to
But
make yourself full, but eat to make yourself satisfied.
okay, all right. So don't overeat. Don't overeat. Cause I'm gonna tell y'all, I knew I had a problem when I woke up 2 o'clock in the morning, or was still up at 2 o'clock in the morning because I work. I'm a night hawk. Ooh, I need to cook me something to eat. Let me see what's in here. That's when I knew I was. Oh, I don't fell way off the wagon. I done fell down in the rabbit hole. Time for me to jump up. Okay, so don't overeat. So eat because I need to eat to sustain myself, but don't be a pig. Okay, don't overeat. What else? On the eat thing, eat better. What does that mean? Because that's still so broad. Eat better. What does it mean? You gotta break it down. Break it down. What does it mean? Come on. No sugar? Absolutely none?
Less sugar. No sugar. You can substitute sugar, so you don't have to have
So monitor, because I'm gonna tell you the truth, I can't do no sugar.
To the intake.
All right, so sugar reduce sugar intake.
But you can do no sugar if you substitute with agave, honey, molasses.
I do, but agave is such
stevia.
I don't like stevia.
See?
And I have to find, honestly, I was telling my aunts that I need a substitute that I like the taste of.
What about, you don't like honey?
I use honey, I use agave, but I still need to back off of that because I like sweet. Like I drink herbal tea, but I like for it to be sweet.
Right.
So I put a whole lot of honey. But all right, so eat better. What else does that mean?
Substitute maybe like sugary drinks and things like that for like,
Soda.
Well, I never drink until I go to Costco.
like instead of using like regular milk, use like soy milk or like plant-based milks and things like that.
Okay, I already do that. Almond milk is my friend. What else can I do?
Don't drink your calories.
Yes.
Don't
Yeah.
drink your calories. That's what.
So I would say water if you want to eat water.
If you get those, what is it, those, Sprite looking drinks? The different
Hot
flavor-
water.
Hot water, I call them hot water.
Yeah.
Those drink, different flavors, strawberry, blackberry,
Oh.
has 0 calories.
Yes,
Yeah, but they got a lot of sugar.
That's sparkling water like that.
Yeah.
So
Those are no calorie.
drink water. How much? How much water?
Oh,
Half
hold
your
on, let
weight.
me tell you.
Half your weight. If you weigh 200 pounds, you drink
100 ounces.
ounces of water.
All right, so at least 8 glasses, 8 to 10 a day. So 8 to 10 glasses a day, right? What else? Vegetables. I got get my mind right.
Your green
What
vegetables.
what's that about?
I love vegetables.
What about my mind, Rosetta? You said I gotta get my mind right.
Oh, I mean, just get prepared for it and try to stick with it and pray on it, cause it's hard.
Okay.
So I'm trying to tell you, that's what I try to do.
All right, so how am I gonna make it happen, and how will I be able to know that it's working, measurable? Because the M is like
You find out, I wanna.
you're gonna measure it. So how will I know what I'm doing is working? How am I gonna measure it?
Don't say
That
can't
scale.
every time you say
The scale.
how your clothes fit.
All right, hold on. Scale,
You
my
can get in that little
clothes,
black dress.
and you get my dress and wiggle. Where you gonna say, Hannah?
For like correct yourself every time you say can't, or make like an exercise harder every time you say can't, or push yourself.
So that's my mindset.
Don't say can't, and when you say can't, you correct yourself.
All right.
TV messed me up.
Me too,
Because
girl.
when I'm watching TV, I don't know what it is, but all the Netflix movies, all of them eat Chinese food in the movies. So it's like, oh, let's order takeout. I'm like, dang, takeout sounds real good today.
So if this were you,
Yeah, I'd be messed up.
okay. All right. So how else am I gonna be able to measure it? Won't I feel better?
Yeah.
Won't I look better?
Yeah.
Won't people be saying, girl, you losing weight, what you doing?
Yeah.
Right? So people may make comments about it, then you know you really stand up
That
straight
really
then,
give you some
right?
power. some
So-
power.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 20 pounds is specific. How am I gonna make it happen? These are some of the things that I can do. How is it measurable? You feel better, you look better, I can move better, I don't get tired when I, going up the steps, I gotta stop going. Right? All right. So that's the M. There's some other things I can probably do too to make it happen. Ooh, okay. Easy.
Oh, it's sticky.
It's clingy. I had it so long, it's not preparation. Huh? We got this. No, I'm not using. I'm using my own stuff.
Oh.
You
got it?
I just got it hooked to the board.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because this is a dry erase board, and I'm not messing with that. Okay. So we got the S. We got the M. Is this attainable? Is this something I can really do?
Yeah.
Can I do it?
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's a yes, no, really. Because once you think about what your goals are, and you go through the thinking about it, how am I going to make it happen, and how am I going to be able to measure it? Well, by then, is this something that I can do? That's a yes or no. I can do that. Is it realistic? I said 20 pounds. I said exercise 4 times a week for an hour, walk, run, ride the bike, and run. So walk, ride the bike. I actually rode the bike the other day. I was on my phone and really didn't realize I was on there for 30 minutes. Just on the bike, just riding. I was like, whoa. I've been on there for 30 minutes, but if I had not looked, I probably would have rode it even longer. Running is like,
Did you say to yourself, that's enough?
that's what now I'm like, wow, I'm tired. Look at my legs hurt. Weights, incorporate some weights. So I'm making it happen. I'm not going as often as I need to, full time, but I'm getting there. Is it realistic? Is it? Okay. And this is the biggie. How long is it going to take me to lose 20 pounds? Now look at me. You know I'm not a spring chicken. My metabolism is a little slow. I have heard that I can speed it up by incorporating weights with the exercises because it helps burn the fat and all this other stuff. I say, for me, you said how many? I'm being realistic.
For you.
For me, I'm giving myself 6 months to lose 20 pounds because I know this little body. The thing that we do not want to do when you're setting your goals, me setting my goals, we do not want to be unrealistic. Now, I can stand up here and tell you, girl, I'm gonna lose 20 pounds by the end of February, by Valentine's Day. Girl, I'm gonna be in that dress. And that's unrealistic. And so when we set unrealistic goals, what do? Set yourself up for what? Failure. You are defeated before you even start. So you know yourself better than anybody. Don't lie to yourself. don't let people make you lie to yourself. Because I can stand up here and say, oh yeah, I'm going to run. I'm not going to run. I wasn't even running in high school. You know, I hated track day when we had PE. I hated it. I've never been a runner. But I'm active, but I'm not a runner. So, is it specific? Make it specific. Is it, how you going to measure it? The actions. What are you going to do to make it happen? This is on you now. Is it attainable? Can I do this? Can I do this? Yeah, I can do this. It's a mind thing too. Because we really have to do that self-talk and believe in ourselves that we can do it. We're going to do it. Or make it happen. How are you going to make it happen? And then how is it going to be measurable? How will you be able to tell that you're working at it? Working on that goal. And when? So, when are you going to do that? When are you going to do that? Slow, steady, is what I say wins the race. Right? So we can have short-term goals. Short-term can be 3 months, I say to a year. Long-term goals, more than a year. Real long, 3 to 5 years, real long-term goals. And so I looked back over some things when I didn't do a vision board, but I had goals when I was working of what I wanted to be doing for retirement. I want to retire, and one of the things I said I wanted to do for retirement was I wanted to be able to pick I wanted to have my grandson to be able to pick him up, take him to school, pick him up from school. Check. I do that. So goals may change over a period of time as well, because you're going to change. You are evolving every day. You're changing every day. And so your goals can be revised. They can be tweaked, rethought, because you might have set some unrealistic goals and set yourself up for failure. And when you set yourself up for failure, nobody wants to fail at anything, right? And so when you fail at something, what do? Feel bad, go further down in the rabbit hole like me. Well, I don't even know why I wasted my time. I should have known better than this. Negative. It all becomes negative. So do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things that life is showing you? Do you know? Do you really know? So, it's on you now. Turn your paper over. And I want you to write at least 3 SMART goals. Right now. 3 SMART goals. Right now. And you can read over this later. I'm not going over the handout, but it's going to kind of break it down further for you a little bit. I pretty much covered it. Right? Who needs one? Didn't have one?
No, we just need a pen somewhere.
Y'all need a pen? I don't have a pen. I want you to create 3 SMART goals for yourself. And then I want you to think about the women's ministry. And I want you to think about goal for the women's ministry. Now, First Lady, you want them to think about goals for the women's ministry.
Where they want us to be in the end.
Where you want the women's ministry to be in the end.
Right.
End of the year?
End of the year? Well, y'all just leave it at the end of the year.
End of the year?
Because I was thinking end of the year. Well, how about 6 months, the June?
Okay.
We'll start there.
All right. So in 6 months for the women's ministry, I need you to set a goal, at least one goal for the women's ministry. And I'm going to be calling on you, so don't fake it. You need a pen, you need a handout, you need a pen.
Can we have accountability partners?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is okay.
Yeah. So let's see.
Wait, 3 for us and 1 for the women's ministry?
3 for you personally and 1 for the women's ministry. And if you want to write more than 1 for the women's ministry, but at least 1 short term for where we should be, or whatever your goal is for the ministry in the next, by June. So we already know the time frame is June for that.
I'm sorry, Bill.